Hey guys, it's Ashley, and I know you guys have probably been wondering where I've been. So I will do a separate update video for that, but I just wanted to share my second project for the month of May for Craftsupplies1. And this time I decided to do something that I've never done before, which is to actually make some tussie mussies. I know they go by several other names, but basically what they are recycled toilet paper rolls that you alter and you can fill with goodies and pass on in racks and things like that. So for this project I decided to make three very different themes because these are all going to be going to different people. So keeping that in mind, I'm just going to jump right in. And I used a ton of the new goodies as well as some older goodies that I've had from Julie's shop, but that are still available. And I used different color themes as well because I wanted to try to utilize as many products as possible. And if you can just bear with me because I'm very sick right now, so that's why my voice sounds the way that it does. But here on this tussie mussy, and basically all that you have to do to create these is just to kind of flatten the toilet paper roll out, and then you can glue down paper or you know, gesso or whatever you want to do to it. In this case I used 3 different paper lines to cover mine, but once you glue that down, then you can decorate and alter and everything, and you just seal the bottom shut so that you can fill it up with goodies, like I said, and it kind of gives like a triangular shape at the bottom. But basically on this one, what I used was this beautiful black and white trim from Julie's shop, and I love this. It's got an organza and a satin pleated trim, and then I used the skinny flat back pearl trim as well. I love this. This is one of my favorites. And then here I just used a bling for my stash, and this is just a sticker for my collections. And then this paper is this camera paper, and I believe this is from the Amy Tan collection. And I have a friend who loves cameras and black and white, so that's what I decided to create this for. And I also used this beautiful crochet trim as well from Julie, and then this white flower here with this beaded spray is also from Craftsupplies1, and this beautiful little cluster of the black flowers and the little beaded spray, it came off of a corsage that she sent me. She sells these beautiful corsages in different colors, and I remembered she sent me a black one, so I knew I wanted to use that. So there's a rosette here, a leaf, and then there's some little flowers, and then the beaded sprays. And then on this one, I used some of this beautiful black floral lace to create a handle so that it could be held by hand, or it could be hung on a door or whatever, and then it can be filled with little goodies whenever I send this out. So there's this one. This is more of a classic, you know, with the black and white theme, a little more fun and abstract. So there's that one. And then I did 2 that were kind of more my style, and one is this really girly super pretty one here. And on this one, I believe this is Dear Lizzie. These are from the Hot Buy paper pads, and I just went through and picked out some papers that I knew would coordinate with some of the awesome goodies that Julie sent me. So I used that paper here, and then I used just some pleated trim for my stash, and then this beautiful Chinese braided trim in pink is from Craftsupplies1. And then I created this custom cluster using some of the gorgeous flowers that you guys have seen me share. I love, love, love the texture on these. They're almost velvety, and there's some beautiful texture leaves that are already gessoed, and then some of the super pretty curly Q vines, and then these little birds, which are another one of my favorite items from Julie's shop. I love these, and they have some some are in a pink tone and some are in a purple tone, and there's like a larger size and a mini size. So I also use this beautiful crochet doily. And then these beaded sprays here are also from Craftsupplies1. And Julie typically makes all of her own beaded sprays. So when they are available, you have to go ahead and snatch them up. So I was so thrilled that she sent me some, because I know it can be rather time consuming. So they're super, super pretty. And this is one of those felt bows that I showed in a tutorial. And I just put that on here with just a flower for my stash. And then this beautiful cream, it's kind of like a creamy yellow ruffle pleated trim is also from Craftsupplies1. And that's what I use to make my handle on there. So I super love this one. I love this one so much. I just think it's so pretty and girly. And then the last one I thought was more of a kind of vintagey, romantic feel. And this one I used lots of laces and doilies, and I also did some spraying on here. And on this one I used this really pretty paper with the music notes and then the lines. And there's a beautiful doily here, a large doily. And then this one I love. It has like it's like a tri-layer doily, because there's the doily and then there's 2 layers of rosettes. And then in the center I just used like a vintage style button here. This is just a Tim Holtz button, so I just used that here. And then I used some of the same pleated trim here along the bottom, but what I did was I sprayed it to make it more vintagey. And I used this spray here and blush, and I also used coral and white, and I did like some duotone on here, so I left some of it cream and then some of it's kind of coral and some of it's kind of pink, so they're not all one color. To me that looks more vintage and distressed. And then same thing on the front, some is cream, some is pink, and some is like a coral color. And then this here has like a grungy kind of distressed look to it. And then I also partially sprayed the doily, so there's some of the original cream along the top, but then there's also spotting of the coral and the blush. And then here I made my own cluster spray. Excuse me, again I used one of the large flowers, and these almost have like a velvety feel as well, the leaves I mean. And then I used one of the vintagey color roses. It's like a washed out red color or burgundy. And then there's some peach and cream, and then a beautiful little rosette as well. And then this is like, it's hard to tell because I did spray over these, but this is like an orange tone rosette. And I sprayed the flowers as well, just to kind of mute them down and make them more of a vintagey feel. And this really makes me think of the I want to say, I know there's a Prima paper collection. I want to say it's the romance novel. These colors just make me think of that, with the peaches and the red tones and kind of the doilies and everything. And then this handle here as well is made with some of the lace trim, a little floral trim. And on the inside I just used some little remnants just to hold that one down because it is a thinner trim. So these are the 3 tussie mussies that I decided to create this month using tons of beautiful flowers and laces and trims and doilies from Craftsupplies1. And you guys can check out Julie's shop. She's Craftsupplies1 on Zibbit and on Etsy. And I know for a fact that she just added some brand new items, so you definitely want to go ahead and check that out. And I will keep you guys posted if there are any upcoming sales or anything like that, either through here or through Facebook, as I've mentioned before. And let me know what you guys think. I have one more project that I'll be doing this week, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.